Now share your video again.
Yeah.
Now go to the VMware, open it. So earlier what we did, we have installed some of the core components into DDC, and we have installed and configured the hypervisor, which is Citrix hypervisor or Gen server 01. Correct. We have configured the
Yes.
Gen server, and we have given some IP address to our hypervisor, and we have configured some core components here. So now in this session, what we will do, we will configure a site from Citrix Studio. So now click on Start and open Citrix Studio in DDC.
So you won't see that Zen Center.
Not now, not now. This is not required for now. First, we have to configure a site. Okay.
What studio?
Yeah. Open it. And in a meantime, if you have where you have located those ISO files, just show me the path. Copy
Which files you put?
that Citrix virtual apps and desktop, and I need Windows Server 2019 ISO file both. Just move both the ISO files in one folder.
In which folder you want to move?
On your physical laptop itself, just move them.
It's physical only, no? In download, it's physical laptop.
Copy both the ISO files and keep them in a single folder. Okay, you can create a folder anywhere in your system.
I'll do in create.
Name it as ISO. Name it as ISO because while deploying virtual machines on hypervisor, we need some ISO files. Okay.
Okay.
Now copy both the ISO files here. Another one I will require is server 2019 OS.
I think this is the 201.
And not this one. Windows Server 2019 option system.
This one, I think.
Yes, copy it. And paste it over there. Now go back and share this folder. Go to your desktop. And just go to your desktop. Do right click on ISO and share this folder. Go to the property. Show more options. Click on show more options. Properties. Now into the sharing. Then advanced sharing. And click on share this folder. Apply OK. Again close it. Now show me the IP address of your physical machine, which IP address it is using. Open the network connections. Leave it. I do not want, you will get multiple IP address from this. Open the network adapter. Not from here, on your physical laptop.
Okay.
Right click on that VMNet one status, then properties. Click on status, then details. Details. Click on the details. Check the IP address. It should be 10.1. Okay. Close it. Now go to your DDC.
Yeah.
So now we are getting three options for a first time, correct? When we are about to
Yeah.
configure a new
Site
site.
setup.
Okay, so first one is for a new site setup. With the help of site setup, we
Yeah.
will be able to deliver application and desktop to end users. Okay. Second one is
Okay.
for remote PC access. Like if you have any physical machine in your office and you want to publish that physical machine to your end users remotely, in that case, you can use second option. It will allow you for your end users to connect to your physical machine with Citrix. Okay. And third one is to scale up your deployment. Like if you have, if you already have any existing site which is running in your infra, you can connect that studio or delivery controller to existing site. So in our case, we do not have any existing site so far, correct? So we
Yeah.
will go with a new site setup. So click on the site setup.
What I configured, that is absolutely fine.
Yeah, it is fine.
Or I'm missing something else.
You have followed the video, no? Full video you have followed, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, no issue.
So he's
Okay, so now it is
prompting
asking
that
for
allow me
a
to
site
check.
name. Okay, so site
Yeah.
name could be anything. It could be your office address, it could be your office location, office name, whatever it is. So you can enter any site name.
Can we enter HYD? Okay.
Click on next. Now this is your database. Okay, so it has three database. First one is for site, second one is for monitoring, and third one is for login. Okay, so all
Yeah.
three database will be created into SQL Express. So as you can see, the path for the SQL Express is localhost. Why? Because we have installed SQL in same machine, correct? If you have SQL
Hmm.
server in different server or on different machine, so in that case, you have to replace localhost with the IP address of that SQL server machine. Got it?
We need to provide the location of that machine here.
Means you have to replace localhost with the IP address of that machine. If your SQL server is on different machine, okay?
Okay.
Simply click on next. Now it will validate your database and it may take some time.
Okay.
Basically, what it is
Mahesh
doing,
bhai,
yes, yes.
basically,
Basically, what it is doing, it is creating those three database into your SQL server, okay, and validating your
okay.
database.
Okay. Mahesh, can we create? I have another system with 16 GB RAM,
For what?
so uh, uh, we can create some part of that in and some part in my laptop. Can we do that?
No, we can't do that.
Some VMs in my desktop, some VMs in my laptop.
No, we can't do that because we are not actually using the physical network here, correct? Like
Mm,
on your laptop, you have installed VMware Workstation Pro, and we are using network configuration from VMware Workstation Pro, not from your physical laptop. Correct.
it,
So it will be means one switch will be required. Correct, because on another machine as well, you have to configure another VMware Workstation Pro. Correct. So network conflict may be there. So
yeah.
it is possible but not possible remotely. So for your knowledge and for interview perspective, this is very important port number, which is 27000, and it is used for license server. Okay,
Let's yes.
simply as you
Can you
can see,
connect?
we have no, it is already connected, you do not have to connect. So basically we are using 30 days trial. Okay, but if you have any
Okay.
existing license key, you can insert that license. So we are good for 30 days trial license. Correct, for your educational perspective. So simply click on next. Now it is asking to add a hypervisor. Correct. So as you can see, we are having Citrix hypervisor here, and if you click on drop down menu, you will get multiple hypervisors options here. Just click on that drop down menu. You will get VMware
Yes.
vSphere or hypervisor like Microsoft hypervisor. Like those three hypervisors we can easily connect from Citrix. So the question that you were asking me earlier, like you guys are using that hypervisor VMware vSphere, correct? So for the same, you have that hypervisor like VMware
आपकी
vSphere
आवाज
hyper.
महेश भाई आपकी आवाज कट रही है.
Okay, so what I am telling is that if you want to connect your Citrix site into VMware vSphere hypervisor, so there is a option, correct? If you have any vSphere hypervisor, you can select
Mm,
that hypervisor and you are good to go. So right now we will go with the Citrix hypervisor. So select Citrix hypervisor, and now we have
yeah.
to enter the address of Citrix hypervisor. Just enter address like http colon double slash genserver01.yourdomain.com. No, with the IP address. We will go with the FTDN
HTTP
colon double slash
double
then your hypervisor hostname dot your domain.com.
01.com. It's fine.
No, your domain is .com. It's not FTDN, but it should be
Okay.
qualified domain name. Perfect. It should be dot, not comma. Again, it is not correct. Gen server
Yeah.
-01.ali.com. Okay,
Yeah.
now
It's fine.
yes, now enter the username root and the password for root user for your hypervisor.
Yeah.
In the connection name, you can mention Gen
Connection
server
name.
01. Basically, this will be a connection for you to connect to your hypervisor, which is Gen server 01. Okay. Now simply click on next. If everything is fine, it will get connected to your hypervisor. Otherwise, you will get some error. Click on next.
Okay.
Okay, that means perfect. Means you have made some changes in DNS as well, correct? That is the only reason why your DNS name is resolved. like your host name is resolved, correct? So now here what we will do, do, we will continue with the local storage of hypervisor. So select the second option. Why? Because we have given some storage to our hypervisor and we will use that storage, correct? So the first option, like storage shared by the hypervisor, basically it is about the network storage or the SAN devices, correct? So far we do not have any network storage with us. Okay, so we will continue with the local storage of hypervisors, but in when always into the production, we always have network storage devices to keep all the user data on centralized storage location. Okay, simply click on next.
Use storage shared by hypervisor.
Sorry.
In production, we'll use first option.
Yeah, because we
In
do not
production, we'll
want
use first option.
first option. In production, we always use the storage which is
Okay.
shared storage. Okay, simply click on next. Here you can see the
Continue
storage
next.
selection. This is a storage selection, like OS and other temporary files will be on your local storage only. So now it is asking for network resource name. So please enter gen-01. Gen-01. Simply click on
It's
next.
okay.
Yeah, it is fine. So now if we talk about the additional
It's
feature, so
additional
additional
feature
feature
app
is
we
FB
publishing.
publishing. Yeah. So it is a part of L2 and L3 kind of support. So far it is not required for this. Simply click on next. We do not want this right now. Okay. Click on next. Simply click on next. So here is the summary, like what options we have selected. So you can review like the port numbers and the hypervisor, which is Gen server 01, and the network adapters and the local storage, whatever we have selected. Summary you are getting on your screen. Simply click on finish. So after clicking on finish, it will create a site for you with the options that we have selected. Okay, simply click on finish. Buddy, I think you are disconnected. Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, when I'm sharing screen, it's showing host disable participate screen sharing off.
Now try.
Host disable
Now try.
participate sharing.
Now try again. You will be able to share your screen.
Yeah, yeah. You can see.
Yes. Now go back to the same screen where we was earlier. Okay, so I think your site has been configured, correct?
Yeah, configured successful.
Okay, so now we have nothing to do here. We have created a site. So if you want to test your site, click on the uh, test site configuration at the center of your screen.
Just
Yeah, it will run somewhere more than I think 237 or 236 test. Okay, if you have any warning or any failed test, all those will get listed here. Okay,
yeah.
so okay, 237 tests so far. So
Mhm.
now it is just testing the site, but I'm pretty sure our site is created successfully, so you will get no error. Okay,
Successfully.
so
Okay.
because it is a fresh site now, so there is very less chance to get some error. So
Yeah.
anyway, now go back to your gen center, and now what we have to do, we have to create a master image in our hypervisor. Okay, so go back to your no, I do not want this. Go back to gen center.
This is in the top.
Yes. Now here what we have to do, we have to create one machine here. Okay, so click on the infrastructure.
I'm not save this things. Nothing will happen. Just I'm added with IP address.
No, nothing will happen. Just click on the infrastructure from your
Blue,
left hand side, below left hand side. Click on the infrastructure.
blue left. So where it is?
Left hand side below on your screen. At the bottom side, yeah, click on
Yeah.
infrastructure.
Hmm.
So here is your infra, which is your Gen server 01 so far. Now we have to create or we have to host a machine into the hypervisor, which is Gen server 01. Okay, so just suppose if you want to deploy a virtual machine on VMware Workstation Pro or any hypervisor, you must be needed some ISO files to boot the virtual machines, correct, for a first time. So for the same,
Okay.
what you have to do, you have to add a ISO library, add an ISO library to the hypervisor. Simply just do right click on Gen server 01. Yeah, do right click, new SR, click on new SR, new storage, and
Okay.
from here we have to add one ISO library which we have already shared one folder. So select the second last option, Windows file sharing. Yes, simply click on next.
Okay.
Name it as a ISO library only. Remove,
ISO.
yeah, remove SMB.
Wait,
Simply click on next.
just ISO is,
Now you have to enter the path of the folder which we have shared. So in your case, it will be /192.168.10.1, which is your IP address of your physical machine. It's 192.168.10.1. Then 10.1, why 151? It's
it's
10.
my Zen server IP address.
No. The folder which you have shared folder from your physical laptop, na? So you now again slash.
Yeah. I can just I'm hearing.
But your network is not proper, it seems like. Correct. Because I'm not sure why there is so much lag. Enter
Yeah, I think
ISO
so.
here. And now enter ISO. Now copy that path.
Yeah.
Copy that path. And try to open that path in your physical
Yeah.
laptop. Is it working or not? Open run box in your physical laptop and enter the path. What is window R is the short key to open run box. Why you are going to start and typing again and again? Paste that path.
Window I.
Window R. Okay, so your path is
Yeah, it's
completely fine. Copy
window.
that path from here. Close it. Copy it. Just click over there and you will get.
Yeah.
Now use click on the use different username and enter the credentials of your physical machine. Okay.
Physical machine means it's my laptop.
Yeah, your laptop. When we are talking about the physical machine, so it should be physical machine, not laptop, desktop, or server. Correct. Those are just type of physical machines. Correct.
I don't know what password. I just what I'm logging that password need to be given.
Your login password, buddy. Your laptop login password.
Okay, it's fine.
Only 4-digit password you are having.
Yes.
Click on finish. No, the password is incorrect. Are you entering the pin of your laptop or you are entering the password?
No, just to pin what I open my laptop. जब
No,
मैं
no,
मेरा
no,
laptop
no, no,
run
no,
करता हूँ,
no, no. Pin will not work. You have to enter the password.
मैं password और कुछ नहीं है.
Not possible. Okay. Anyway, do one thing. Just open File Explorer in your physical laptop.
Mhm.
Go to the manage. You right click on this PC. Go to the manage. Click on show more options. Go to the manage. Now go to the, what is this? It's Windows 10 Home or Windows 11 Pro. What edition it is?
Windows 11. Windows 11.
No, Windows 11 professional version or it's a basic home version.
I don't know. It's I think home version only.
Okay, that is the only reason why you are not getting user management option here. Just click on the start and type user. Are you getting any user option over there?
User account control.
Wait. Close it. Do right click on again this PC and click on the properties and check the version of your Windows 11. Again on same screen on this PC. Click on the properties.
It's home version. No?
Okay, it is a home version, not professional version. Okay, perfect. Then close this, and we have to find some alternate way. Anyway, do one thing. Close this. Close this. And now, what we have to do? Go to your domain controller. Now create one folder in C drive with ISO name and copy both the ISO files here. Perfect. Now copy both the files from desktop and paste into this folder. I don't know why you are copying the entire folder. Copy the files only. It will take a while. So better if you can arrange Windows 11 Pro version, because home version is useless for every edition of Windows. It is basically for non-technical guys, not for the technical guys, because we do not have any domain joining options and other server administrative options in home versions. Correct?
But it's came with laptop. Just I buy it new.
And that
अभी
is
मैं
fine.
खरीदा तो उसके साथ आया है.
Yeah, that is fine, but you have to check that thing at that time, like what license you are getting from Windows. Anyway,
अभी वो चेंज करना पड़ेगा तो पूरा जाएगा फिर.
nothing, you just have to take a product key and you can change the product key. It will automatically upgrade it to Windows 10 professional version. Okay.
If you have product, you will do. That's not an issue.
I'm having, but those are from Microsoft. I cannot give you at free of cost for sure.
Oh, if we are,
Because
what are you thinking
those
of?
are the commercial license, no, buddy. I never recommend to use any crack version of any software. Okay, so I am putting you on mute for a while. Give me a moment. Okay, both the files copied. Hello.
Yes.
Now do the
Yes,
same
it's
thing.
copied.
Do the same thing into DC. Share that folder. What we did earlier. Do the same thing. Do right click on ISO folder and share it.
What I didn't get you, Mice.
This is
Why?
not, this path is not required anymore. Correct.
Okay, just you need to ISO.
Go to the domain controller.
Okay.
What are you doing, buddy? You have to share that folder now first. Go to your domain controller and share this folder.
So you need to copy.
Array, why you need to copy? Just to right click properties and sharing, then advanced sharing. First you have to share, then only you will be able to mount. We have go to the do right click on ISO folder. Go back. Do right click on ISO folder. Into the advanced sharing, not from there. Cancel it. What are you doing? Do right click on ISO folder, then property. Buddy, because that tab is already open in backend. Yes. Click on share this folder. Mhm. What are you doing? Click on advanced sharing.
Okay.
Buddy, you don't even know how to share the folder.
So see, in sharing we have share option and advanced sharing.
IT guys always use advanced sharing option, na? Cancel this. Click on advanced sharing.
Yeah.
Click on advanced sharing. Hello, am I audible? Hello. 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 Hello.
हाँ ये बार-बार कनेक्शन क्यों लॉस हो रहा है पता नहीं।
Please fix your network issues. I'm not sure. You might be having some network issue. That is the only reason why you are dropping again and again and again.
See, it's showing your internet connection is unstable.
So that means your connection is unstable. Okay. Again, go back to the same screen where we was. Go to your domain controller and share the folder.
Yeah, I shared folder.
Show me the path of that folder.
Close कर दो इसको.
Your screen is not actually visible.
ये है ना /DC.
Copy that path.
Screen is not visible.
Copy that path. DC/ISO. Copy that path. Hello, am I audible?
Yeah. I copied. Yeah. I copied the path.
Now go to your Gen Center and enter that path. Okay.
Yes, share name we need to enter.
Yeah, enter that path.
Yeah.
And uncheck that box. Use different username. Now click on finish.
Okay.
But your connection is not
Finish.
proper. Yeah, click on finish.
Yeah.
It's better if you can use any broadband. No?
Yeah, it's showing unable to mount.
Okay, close that pop-up.
Yeah, I'm using broadband, but it's what connected with Wi-Fi.
Now click on user,
Yeah,
use a different username and enter your domain user credentials. Okay. Click on different username and enter your domain user credentials. Okay.
Okay, I click. With administration, you need to be
No, just enter username and
or
password.
any user.
any domain user and password.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so now we have added one ISO library to your hypervisor. So now if you can expand that Gen Center, Gen Server 01, just click expand it. And
Yeah.
here you are getting one ISO. Click on it,
Yes.
click on it.
Yeah.
And now click on the
Yeah.
storage, click on the storage on right hand side. And here you will get the ISO files what you have copied, correct? So
Yes.
just suppose
Yes.
if you want to deploy Windows Server, you can select ISO from here. If you have any other ISO, you can simply copy those files at the shared location. Okay. So now what
Okay.
you have to do, you have to create a new,
वो फाइल में कॉपी करने से कुछ भी आ जाएगा.
correct. So now what you have to do, you have to create a new virtual machine in Gen Server 01, correct? So simply do right click on Gen Server 01.
New VM.
New VM. And from here select Windows Server 2016, 2019.
2019, I think
Yeah,
so.
2019. Select that. Click on next.
Yeah.
Now name it as
Its name
name.
Windows Server 2019.
Simply mention Win2K19. Just short the name. It is quite lengthy. Win2K19. Simply
Okay.
click on next. Now from here you have to select the ISO media. So just click on the DVD drive 0, and from here you will get the ISO file. Select the Windows Server ISO file.
Yeah.
Simply click on next. Now that will be a hypervisor जिस पर हमारी मशीन डिप्लॉय होगी, एंड टोटल मेमोरी अवेलेबल ऑन hypervisor is 10 GB and usable memory available is 8.1 GB. Okay, simply click on next. So
8.1 is available to use.
yes, so far we are having 8 GB of memory available, so we can easily continue with 2 GB of memory. Now click on that topology. Just click on the drop down menu. As we are getting invalid configuration, select the first option, 2 sockets with 1 per socket. Okay, simply click on next. Storage will be our local storage. That is fine. It will use 32 GB from the local storage. Click on next. That is fine. Networking is fine. Simply click on next. Now click on create now. So what it will do, it will create one VM. Now,
okay, just like workstation.
Yeah. So now, as you can see on your left hand side,
See, it was showing pop-up. There were no server available to start VM.
because you have not selected that option for virtualize, minimize this.
Okay.
Minimize the hypervisor and go to the VMware workstation.
Yeah.
On Gen Server 01, do right click. Click on the setting. Now click on the processor. And the first option is unchecked, correct? That is the only reason why it is not executing the virtual machine.
If I am checking that, it will be not installing. This one मैं ये भी आपको पूछना था, ये जब मैं क्लिक कर रहा हूँ तो मेरे को नहीं हो रहा, इंस्टॉल नहीं हो रहा.
So that means that means okay. Is there any error जब उसको चेक करते हो?
हाँ वही स्टार्ट ही नहीं हो रहा था, कुछ डायरेक्ट बॉक्स आया था यस और नो बोल के, मैं ठीक से चेक नहीं करा शायद।
या जैन सर्वर को
खोल लिया।
शट डाउन करो इस मशीन को, गो टू जैन सेंटर, there might be possible reason with your operating system version itself, okay? यहाँ से नहीं, जैन सेंटर पे जाओ,
ये इसको
जैन सेंटर पे जाओ,
ओके
to right click on Gen server 01 and from
ओके
here shut down. So this is the proper way to shut down the hypervisor, okay? And in
ओके
some time it will automatically shut down. Now go to your VMware workstation, wait for it to shut down.
हाँ शट डाउन हो गया।
Now click on edit virtual machine setting. Now click on CPU and enable that option.
तो इसको चेक चेक कर रहा हूँ।
Check that option, first one.
ये इंटेल वीटी वही फर्स्ट वाला चेक कर रहा है, सेकंड वाला?
First one.
ओके
Okay. Now power on the machine.
हाँ ये
लैपटॉप में बायोस से वर्चुअलाइजेशन अनेबल किया है?
हाँ एनेबल है ना वो,
ना बिकॉज
एक बार चेक कर लो। हाँ
नो करो इसे, बायोस में शायद से वर्चुअलाइजेशन अनेबल नहीं है तुम्हारे लैपटॉप में।
इसको कहाँ से एनेबल करेंगे?
बायोस में जाना, बायोस में जाओगे तो वहाँ पे एक ऑप्शन आएगा, बट जब लैपटॉप को रिस्टार्ट करोगे ना, कौन सी कंपनी का लैपटॉप है ये? यहाँ से नहीं दिखेगा, यहाँ से नहीं दिखेगा।
हाँ वहाँ पे एनेबल एचपी का है।
वहाँ पे अनेबल
नहीं
शायद
मैं वहां से करा हूँ, वहां से एनेबल है।
वहां से करे हो तो फिर तुम्हें ये लाइसेंस का अपडेट करने की जरूरत है। विंडोज
वहां
10,
से एनेबल।
हाँ करेक्ट है ना, अगर वहां से अनेबल किया है कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, तुम्हें विंडोज 10 होम से फिर काम नहीं चलेगा, ओके? पहले बायोस में क्रॉस वेरीफाई करो अगर अनेबल है या नहीं, बाकी
हाँ
देख लेता हूँ।
आप एक बार कंट्रोल ले लो ना, मैं इसको कंट्रोल लेके चेक करो ना।
कंट्रोल लेके मैं बायोस में नहीं जा सकता।
हाँ बायस में नहीं ले सकते, लेकिन बाकी का यहाँ ऊपर से देख सकते शायद ना हम लोग, इसमें मैनेजर में।
नहीं, मैनेजर में भी नहीं दिखेगा।
मेरे को सेम एरर इसमें ही आया था, वो VMware vSphere है ना।
हाँ, दैट इज द ओनली रीजन। दो
मैं
दो
आपको शेयर।
मैं बता देता हूँ, दो पॉसिबल रीजन है, ओके? पहला ये है कि हाइपर जो वर्चुअलाइज, मैं एक स्नैपशॉट तुम्हें दे देता हूँ व्हाट्सएप पे, ये ऑप्शन चेक करना। और दूसरा रीजन ये है कि होम एडिशन में ये सपोर्ट नहीं करेगा, ऐसा कुछ तो भी ऑप्शन आएगा, तुम्हें मैंने व्हाट्सएप किया है। सिमिलर होगा या ये अलग मॉडल का हो सकता है, बट ऑप्शन सिमिलर ही
हाँ
होगा।
सेम ऑप्शन, हाँ इसको एनेबल किया हूँ।
अनेबल
ये तो
अगर
फॉर 100%।
दैट मीन्स हाइपर,
100% एनेबल है।
नहीं वो अनेबल्ड है, लेकिन प्रॉब्लम क्या होती है कि विंडो 10 जो होम होता है ना, उसमें हाइपर भी सपोर्ट नहीं करता। सेकंड, हाइपर भी सपोर्ट नहीं करेगा तो वर्चुअलाइजेशन भी सपोर्ट नहीं करेगा। रुको हम चेक कर लेते हैं। यहाँ इसमें जाओ, प्रोग्राम एंड फीचर्स में जाओ, ऐड और रिमूव प्रोग्राम पर ही क्लिक कर दो।
कंट्रोल पैनल में जाऊंगे आप सिर्फ
ऐड और रिमूव प्रोग्राम पे जाओ। यहाँ से नहीं, विंडो आर की प्रेस करो, यहाँ पर टाइप करो appbase.cpl।
क्या बोले? ऐप
appbase appwizz.cpl।
ऐप विज डॉट cpl करेक्ट।
करेक्ट, एंटर करो। नाउ टर्न ऑन विंडोज फीचर्स ऑन और ऑफ पे क्लिक करो लेफ्ट हैंड साइड से। इसमें देखो हाइपर भी दिख रहा है क्या? ऊपर जाओ, नहीं होगा।
ये तो ऊपर ही है।
तो फिर लाइसेंस अपडेट करना
वर्चुअल मशीन
पड़ेगा।
प्लेटफॉर्म, वर्चुअल मशीन प्लेटफॉर्म बोलते आ रहा है। ये तो मेरे को लाइसेंस के साथ आया है ना, ये लैपटॉप भी मैं लेकर 10 दिन हुआ है।
इसको चेक करो वर्चुअल मशीन प्लेटफॉर्म, इससे कुछ होता है? अरे यार लाइसेंस जो होते हैं ना अगर तुम कंपेयर करोगे ना विंडोज 10 होम को या विंडोज 10 प्रो को और विंडोज 10 एंटरप्राइज को, तो जस्ट सपोज मैं एक सिंपल सा बंदा हूँ, करेक्ट, मेरे को होम लाइसेंस किसी ने पकड़ा दिया, तो होम लाइसेंस वाली मशीन को मैं ऐसा सर्वर कभी यूज नहीं कर पाऊंगा, करेक्ट, क्योंकि सर्वर के लिए विंडोज के अलग से वर्जन है जिनको प्रोफेशनल वर्जन बोला जाता है, एंटरप्राइज वर्जन बोला जाता है। जैसे कि या इसको चेक करो पहले वर्चुअल मशीन प्लेटफॉर्म, अगर इससे कुछ होता है तो।
ओके, हाइपरवाइजर प्लेटफॉर्म भी चेक कर दूं?
कर दो, ओके करो।
रीस्टार्ट पूछ रहा है, लेटर कर दूं?
डोंट स्टार्ट करो। अभी वापस से उसको चेक करके मशीन को ऑन करके देखो। प्रॉपर्टीज को जाओ, पावर ऑन करो उसको।
ओके है ना।
एक बार मशीन को रिस्टार्ट कर लो, उसके बाद भी अगर सपोर्ट नहीं करता है तो तुम्हें लाइसेंस चेंज करना ही पड़ेगा, या फिर बहुत ही एक सेकंड रुको जरा, मुझे अपने सिस्टम में चेक करना है। देखो एक वर्क अराउंड है, लेकिन वो वर्क अराउंड जेन्युइन है या नहीं वो मुझे नहीं पता, लेकिन मैं बता देता हूँ। एक यूआरएल मैं तुम्हें शेयर कर रहा हूँ, ओके, व्हाट्सएप पे, उसको ओपन करो अपने लैपटॉप में। ये मेरा टेस्टेड नहीं है, लेकिन मैंने गूगल किया है तो कुछ वर्क अराउंड दिया है उस बंदे ने। इसको ओपन करो, इसमें कुछ
हाँ
स्टेप्स
ओपन किया।
हैं, इनको स्टेप बाय स्टेप फॉलो करो, ओके। अगर कुछ होता है तो ठीक है, क्योंकि ये सिर्फ होम एडिशन में ही ऐसे इश्यूज आते हैं, प्रोफेशनल और एंटरप्राइज एडिशन में नहीं आते। अगर इससे प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व
तो
हो जाती
ये
है।
तो उतना मेरे को पता नहीं है।
क्या?
आप कंट्रोल लेके करो ना, मैं थोड़ा सा इसको।
अरे वो बहुत डीपली
वो
डॉक्यूमेंट है
क्या
यार, कुछ
इंस्टॉल
नहीं है।
करने के लिए बोल रहा है शायद।
नहीं, इंस्टॉल करने के लिए वो कुछ भी नहीं बोल रहा है, सिर्फ प्रोसेस नोट है। ओके, एंड इसको फॉलो करो, क्योंकि एक सेकंड रुकना, यार सब स्टेप बाय स्टेप लिखा तो है, 3-4 तो लाइन है, स्टेप 1 से देखो।
क्योंकि ये डाउनलोड करना पड़ेगा क्या?
नहीं, डाउनलोड कुछ भी नहीं करना, डाउनलोड कुछ भी नहीं करना है। ओके, एक नोटपैड फाइल ओपन करना, उसमें जो भी कंटेंट है उसको कॉपी पेस्ट कर देना, देन उसको सेव करना इस नाम
एक
से।
नोटपैड ओपन कर ले।
ये तुम कर लो, और करके जो भी आउटकम होता है मुझे बताओ, फिर लंच के बाद अपन कनेक्ट होते हैं, ठीक। अदरवाइज फिर कोई
ये
प्रोडक्ट,
इसको पूरा कॉपी कर लेना।
हाँ जो भी लिखा है ना आराम से करो,
हम्म,
सुकून से, कोई जल्दबाजी नहीं है, स्टेप बाय स्टेप उसमें लिखा हुआ है, वो स्टेप बाय स्टेप जो 1 है ना, स्टेप 1 से
हम्म,
फॉलो कर लो।
ओके।
ओके।